How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here, and today I'm here bringing you guys my official XFL Week 4 Power Rankings. Let's just dive right into this. At number 8, we have the Orlando Guardians. This team, by far the worst team in the XFL. They have barely been able to do anything offensively. Defensively, they are a mess. And even though they did play Arlington close, Arlington has no offensive identity, so that was not really impressive. At number 7, we have the Las Vegas Vipers. The Vipers having a bit of a rough stretch. They played well week 1 until they collapsed. They have been choking games ever since. It looks like they might be turning into the Falcons of the XFL, and they are just not looking great. I am not convinced on this team going forward. At number 6, we have the Arlington Renegades. This team down 2 spots from last week, as they really have nowhere to go offensively. They have either Drew Plitt or Kyle Sloter, neither of which looking like a good option. The team is averaging 3 sacks a game on average at least. Given up, they are just not doing anything offensively. The defense is playing all right, but the offense just kills them. At number 5, we have the Seattle Sea Dragons. They are up 1 spot from last week, and they are looking better. Ben DiNucci having a career game, almost 400 yards passing in a 4-to-1 ratio from touchdowns to interceptions. Really looking like a good team. And you know what, let's go ahead and break right now for our XFL Players of the Week from Week 3. For the XFL Offensive Player of the Week, that award goes to St. Louis Battlehawks wide receiver Darius Shepard. This man was a beast this week. He had, it was a 72 and a 58-yard return on a kickoff, on top of 5 receptions for 51 yards. Really looking like a great week that week. There were a couple other honorable mentions like Josh Gordon and Ben DiNucci, but ultimately Darius Shepard gets it for those insane kick returns. For the XFL Defensive Player of the Week, we have the DC Defenders defensive back Mitchell Joseph, who had 1 interception for 41 yards, but it was a pick 6. Nothing else really huge on that for defense, but Joseph really earning it this week. Really having a good one. He is our top corner as well in the league right now. At number 4 in the power rankings, we have the San Antonio Brahmas. The Brahmas up 1 spot from last week. Really looking solid. They're playing really well right now. They're playing better. They played the Roughnecks close. They had an amazing defense in the second half, playing a shutout defense on the Roughnecks. It's just the offense is just way too inconsistent to have them any higher. At number 3, we have the St. Louis Battlehawks, unmoving from last week because they did almost win in that last week. Really playing good down the stretch. They are leaps ahead. The top 3 teams are leaps ahead of everyone else. And St. Louis really looking like a solid team going forward. Not quite top 2, but looking really good. At number 2, we have the Houston Roughnecks, down 1 spot from last week, mostly because they just fell apart in the second half of last week. Sure, the defense held strong, only giving up another touchdown in the second half, but just atrocious offensive output in the second half after they got up 22 points to 7. And really just looking solid, looking powerful, but I just feel there's one more team that's just a lot more explosive than them. And that team is our number 1 team, DC Defenders, up 1 spot from last week, and this team is just really explosive. Defensively, they can shut you down a little bit. They don't have the greatest defense, but they can play defense. On the offense, you have an amazing 1-2 punch at quarterback with Derek King and Jordan Ta'amu. Ta'amu more the passing quarterback, but he can also run with his legs. Derek King, just an incredible runner. He gives his team a spark. And man, DC really plows that run game, and they are really good at it. If you can't shut down the run, you are going to be having a nightmare. And it doesn't look like a lot of these teams can effectively shut down the run, except for maybe Houston at times. Well, that's about going to do it for my XFL Week 4 Power Rankings. If you did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Let us know what you also thought about the players of the week this week, and let us know your Power Rankings down below in the comments. And I guess with that, we will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.